person who grew up in poverty is more likely to be successful in life. The person who grew up with absent parenting is more likely to be the person who's the greatest dad or the greatest mom. The person who has been rejected or being discarded in relationship is more than likely to become the one that is a super player or the most loyal person that you know. That pastor that you see in front of you is the person who has been most spiritually attacked. And what does this all point out to? It points out to what is known as intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is the type of motivation that comes internally. It's the type of motivation that gets you to push further than what other people are willing to go to. It is that type of motivation that gets you to say, I will go to hell and back until I find the solution. And what I found in my life and what I see also in generally in society is that sometimes, you want to achieve big goals, you want to achieve big dreams. But the issue is that somebody who comes from a poor background as compared to, let's say, you are coming from an average background, has an advantage from you because that person knows what it's like to be poor. They know the pain and they've went through the pain of not having enough financial means. So they are way more motivated than you. And more than likely in the race of getting money, they will probably beat you. So you understand that this is one core element that you need in order for you to be greatly successful at the things that you want to do. Because that intrinsic motivation is going to push you every day. When the average person wants to quit, you are going to keep on pushing. So the first thing you need to do is that, where is your intrinsic motivation? Where have you been traumatized so much that you can use that energy as fuel in order for you to keep on pushing? Where can you look to in your past? Any traumas that you experience, anything that you experience that you don't want other people to experience, anything that has set you back so much that you feel like, I have to get this out in the world, or I have to conquer this for myself and share it with the world. That can be your intrinsic motivation. Sometimes, you haven't experienced trauma in a specific area. Sometimes you haven't went through the pain. Sometimes you just want to be in shape, but you've never lost your health to poor health. You look at yourself in the mirror and you look average. So there is really no motivation that's pushing you to want to be in great shape. What I say to that is, you must find people that are 10 times way more motivated than you. You must find people that are 10 times. You must find people that have that intrinsic motivation to want to win. Because what's going to happen is that they have energy, they have extra energy that they are going to put out there, and you can catch on to that energy. They can activate parts in you that you have never thought about before. You can be able to put yourself in their situation and use that as a driving force in order for you to achieve what you want. At the end of the day, the goal is to achieve the dream lifestyle that we want for ourselves. And we should stop at nothing. We should make no excuses to say, he comes from a poor background, so that is why he is successful. Or she grew up not being in shape, so that is why she's more motivated to go to the gym. Whatever it is, so let's find some form of intrinsic motivation that's going to keep on pushing you for you to achieve the dream goals that we want. Because at the end of the day, if you know that there is more to success, there is more to your life, and there's a higher purpose that you can achieve, when you end up living a life of mediocrity, that will bring the greatest regret possible. So find a way to beat the mediocrity. Find a way to become the best version of yourself. When you don't have the motivation, find other people that are already motivated, that you can run with. So find your intrinsic motivation. Sure.